Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
So this here is the opening line to my Judge fanfiction.
Oh, but you're not
You're
finished.
not finished.
Oh, I'll finish up, pal.
Oh, that's the pairing.
Why not? It's cute. Maybe not. I don't know. Tell us in the comments what you think of that pairing.
Fine. Then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
Wait,
Holding! You can't leave. I can't let her get away this time.
Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
Oh, my life? The ultimate price?
I guess it's like more like third ultimate.
It's like...
You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid.
No, but I like to wear it right here on my collar. Oh, she came back anyway. Why did she come back anyway? I thought she was leaving.
You'd better think it over carefully, Ms. Faye. Or should I say, Ms. Gray.
Oh, damn.
I thought of that when I was walking out, and I
had to come back and say it.
I had to dunk on you.
It wasn't that good. Well, Ms. Faye, what did you think of that?
It was pretty
Are your
good.
feelings hurt? Can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all?
If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer... Why? Like, why is the stakes suddenly this... Like,
Phoenix does this like every day.
Grossberg suggested it, but that doesn't mean like, oh, now that is the stakes.
Now it's time for a lawyer showdown.
Oh, shit.
Badges on the line.
But to be honest, at this point I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
Impossible! You can't possibly...
Stupid woman.
It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion.
Mia Gray.
Therefore, I will allow... It's not funny, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented. One piece.
Just one piece?
If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright. I'm just making up rules now.
Yeah, I understand. It's
like
Calvin Ball at this point, Your Honor.
I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she even gets the chance to soar. Also, her name is Mia Gray. Like she has gray hair. Does anyone... Anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess.
You know what? Please don't humor her, Mr. Payne. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there.
Well then, Miss Faye, please present your evidence. Show to this court irrefutable proof that she was gonna poison that bitch in the
Cold Killer.
Cold Killer X.
It's his favorite medicine.
My favorite flavor, poison.
Ooh, that should have been a giveaway, honestly.
It says poison on the front.
Here it is, Your Honor. I just noticed it says
Professor Percival P. Poison's Porky Pig poison flavored pills.
It has a line here. It says guaranteed to kill. So the evidence that will prove her guilt.
Dahlia Hoffman.
My favorite fan. Please use this on Phoenix Wright. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all.
Cold Killer X Professor. Let me just read all this. Oh, that's pretty definitive. Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
I was hoping they wouldn't notice all that.
I was trying to cross it out with Sharpie, but does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold?
If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine.
I mean, did you read this? Let me take a look.
It's clearly...
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, Dick, they say this the whole time? Shit. Why didn't we notice that? After all, it's been poisoned and is poisoned and came from Professor Percival P.
And
Poison.
will be poisoned. What?
I am poisoned, you are poisoned, we are all poisoned. Remember what the defendant said in his testimony.
Love is poison.
But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us.
Big plate of poison, big spoonful of poison. She was the one who took this bottle of Professor Percival P. Poison's poison bottle. Then she poisoned it even more than it was already poisoned, knowing that Mr. Wright...
some extra poison.
He's got to make sure that poison gets him, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some.
Objection! Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Professor Poison, that was holding the medicine.
That name will never get old.
It's always funny.
God damn. I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. It was a long time, but where did Ms. Hawthorne hide the evidence?
You know, tragically, he was studying to be a professor.
Right.
But he died a student, so.
Damn.
Poor Professor.
But he still insisted everybody call him a professor.
In preparation.
Because he was such a straight shot, it was no doubt.
He was almost done. Huh? What are you talking about?
8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room, my client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well.
What kind of dipshit doesn't immediately go, hey, why are you giving me this weird necklace? All right, well, I love you.
Well, you're hot, so.
Yeah.
After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. Oh man, that's when the murderer,
quite a push,
Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poison bottle of Professor P. Poison's poison bottle. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright.
I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant.
She testified she was going to kill the defendant. Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about and the cut electrical cable. She gave us a lot of information and that's when she realized that
I can't allow Doug Swallow to live.
Yeah.
Professor Poison.
She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever.
That's like a dramatic line from a superhero. I can't allow Professor Poison to live.
Oh yeah, that would be like a panel that in context is like a big deal.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that bottle of poison cold medicine. Sorry, poison. She must have thought, what if they search me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago?
We just went over all of that.
What happened a month ago?
Oh my god. Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then.
I went to Disneyland 8 months ago.
She had someone else hold it, in this case, Professor Poison.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Do we have to go over all that again?
Yes.
I'm
a
lost.
little bit lost.
I was taking a snooze during all of that. I'm so sorry.
I have missed the last 9 hours.
I was playing Game Boy.
I think this might be a different case I'm in.
I was playing Mario Party Advance on the Game Boy Advance, and I was so distracted. I don't even know what's going on.
Oh, game's not even very good. Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman. She's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar, and her hair's gray, too. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Again, not a decent burn, I guess, huh? Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
Objection! I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. If you don't know who it is, it's probably you. So, Ms. Hawthorne, this poison, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right?
Yeah, it's still bleeding.
Please go to a hospital, Mr. Wright. Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? Hungry? You a hungry girl? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, there's no need to worry. So come on, show us, hungry girl. I dare you to take some of this poison right now.
Mia Fey! Mia Fey! Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey? Mia Gray, more like. That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours.
For the time being?
Well, I have a very long memory, you know. I'm like an elephant. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it.
This bitch be crazy.
Is she cray-cray?
Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
That's terrifying, huh? Why, yes?
Don't go to sleep at night.
I won't.
I'm going to go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. Bagel Cop, I'll see you soon. I wish you all the best.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I mean, I'll take you to your cell, but that's about it.
I'll kill you in your sleep, Bagel Cop. I'll poison your bagel.
I won't eat the bagels.
So I'll never eat a bagel again. I mean, God. It's finally all over.
Objection! I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown a scrap of it. Well, yes, they have.
I have not been paying attention to any of this.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it. I don't care. I'm Winston Payne.
We know.
And I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer has said.
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yeah?
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
I said, oh, just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said.
There. It's all right, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
So, if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
You see, yes.
Objection! And here comes the back pedal.
Oh shit, she's on a bike the whole time?
Yeah, I was on a bike this whole time. Actually, a unicycle. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's
now you're
done.
just showing off.
And I'm gonna juggle 3 balls on this unicycle.
You didn't do it so well before.
Well, now I'm on a unicycle, so see how this goes. Okay, does not work at all. I don't think you can do it. How much trust do you really have for this woman?
Have you been to a circus?
What's a circus? Are you willing to bet your life? I've heard they're terrible.
Kind of, yeah.
Sudden memories of the circus case flood back.
My hair is flipping off my beautiful hair. No. Oh no! And I pooped myself.
Oh, gross.
You are a grown man, Mr. Payne. Well, anyway, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
That's how it happened for me too. I just had one really bad day.
And a flurry, and then you pooped your pants.
Why, yes, Your Honor. I'll file the papers for her immediate arrest.
And I pooped too.
Tragic and smelly, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning.
Don't lie. Just admit you were wrong. Oh wait, don't lie. Just admit you were wrong. Totally the wrong cadence there. Don't lie. Come on, Payne.
Don't lie, please. By the way, Miss Faye.
So tired of lies. Yes, Your Honor.
You said earlier that you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne knew each other?
Yeah, we're buds. Your Honor, how we knew each other had nothing to do with this case.
Oh, this has nothing to do with the case. Well, very well.
It's poisonal.
Mr. Payne.
I'm sure that'll never be touched on again.
Do you have a change of clothes? This can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like losing to my daughter.
This is the only suit that I own.
It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirits and his voice has changed a bit, along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say? It can't be true. My dear Dolly, it's you. Very well then. I believe I am ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end.
Oh, thank God.
The court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright,
It's a long, boring shit.
not guilty.
Ugh.
It smells like poop.
Yeah, I hate it in here. Why do we come here every day?
It always smells like poop at the end.
This court is adjourned.
That's your own fault.
Yeah, it was just me. I've been meaning to tell you guys.
Come on, dude.
Come on, man.
Oh, we're trusted. We tell each other.
Come on,
this time.
CBA number 9.
Mia, you were wonderful in there.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Well, actually, you didn't really help at all. You just kind of said
I
gross
did
things.
get the file for
You
you,
lived up to-
ungrateful little punk.
Wow. Okay. You're the one who lost it in the first place.
During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius.
That's the most
And they did.
disgusting mental image I've ever heard in my life.
It's all over the place.
Mr. Grossberg, do you maybe think you could stop talking about them?
That's rather rude. I love talking about
It's
it.
rude to talk about them, I think.
Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this.
Oh, sweet little P-boy. Congratulations.
One day I'll be a P-man like Mr. Payne. But thanks. You know, I was thinking.
You should get a new role model, but go on.
The dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand. I don't think that was really her.
What?
Yeah, the dolly I know could never have said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something?
Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. Still believes in love. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright. Forget about love.
Love is poison.
Forget about that girl for your own sake.
Yeah, you're right, Iago. That's probably for the best.
Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little if you ever want to be a P-man.
But I do. Out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. And my only friend is Larry, so that's about right.
What kind of company does this guy keep? Larry Butts? It's kind of...
Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself.
That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department.
Well, yeah, I guess I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time.
I see.
Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right?
Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. I'm actually not entirely sure, so it's a little embarrassing to...
Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure.
They should probably go to school for being a lawyer.
I hope we see each other again someday. Maybe even in court.
Nah,
it's not gonna happen.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges.
Wow.
I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better place.
Oh, where's she?
That's actually very sad.
Yeah, knowing
Like,
this
they had
context.
like a really like good friendship and then it's just gone.
For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Mia is gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind.
Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief.
5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day. Or another episode.
Whoa, yeah, maybe
Episode
another...
1, Turnabout Memories, the end.
Killed it.
The end.
Brand new episode has been added. Well, maybe next time we'll play...
Maybe next time we'll play
brand
another
new
episode.
I don't
What's
know.
it called? The Stolen Turn. Put it back.
What does that mean? Yeah, give us back that turnabout. Hey, we can't play a new episode if it's stolen. What the heck?
The heck are you doing? Put it down right now.
God damn it.